A little news to hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Jay. A little sad news to report on the death of Ed Eisner. Played the part of Lou Grant on the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and he also played a lot of, but that was his most famous role. The Mary Tyler Moore Show was in the 1960s. That was a feminist type show. It was one of the first shows ever to to um, to portray a woman going to work, a woman doing certain things, out there independently in the world and being single. So it was a sign of the times for for the coming feminist movement. And Lou Grant, the boss, he would always provide like an irreverent point of view, a typical male chauvinist point of view to Mary's highly sophisticated feminist point of view. One thing about these shows, especially in the 60s and then later in the 70s, they they spoke to the political climate of what was going on. Like I said, the feminist movement, second wave feminism was on the rise, and this kind of spoke to that sort of independent woman type ethos, especially with the legalization of the pill in the 1960s. Pill being birth control. Of course, the culmination of this was 1973's Roe v. Wade and the legalization of abortion. That was the culmination of the second wave of feminism. This was the first wave of feminism. It ended with the 19th Amendment and women's suffrage. The second wave of feminism ended with this. So this show was a catalyst for second wave feminism. And Lou Grant, like I said, he would provide the counterpoint, the traditional male chauvinist point of view on the show. He also was heavily involved in his real life with politics. He endorsed Barack Obama. He heavily spoke out against the United States wars in Central America, stuff we talk about in the 80s Review channel, when Reagan, uh, when Reagan traded arms with Iran in order to defeat the Contras and Sandinistas communist regime. And through that process, Reagan then smuggled pounds and pounds of crack into urban communities, pounds and pounds of cocaine that became crack into the urban communities. So he was against those. And these are particularly the wars in Nicaragua and the wars in later in Panama to overthrow Manuel Noriega in 1992. He spoke against that. He also was in a documentary about educating people about HIV and AIDS. He was heavily involved in HIV and AIDS activism as well. He was the only thing I could see from his autobiography that was a little bit sketchy on my end was he was a 9/11 truther. He didn't he didn't accept the official story of 9/11. And to me, when you're a 9/11 truther, I don't know that kind of puts you in a category of wackadoos when it comes to me because I don't believe in 9/11 truth. The idea that the government or the Mossad or the Israelis had something to do with 9/11 or you know what he portrays. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that. He took on the role of uh, John Paul II as well, which was that was a good movie. Israel. Oh, okay. Hey Lisa, how you doing? He took on the role He also he voiced the guy, the old man in Up, which Carl Fredrickson. Okay, yeah, Up. I didn't know he was the voice of that. I look like I just woke up. Well, I was taking a nap, Lisa. So there's that. So Lisa knows a little bit more about what he's done, but that's what I know about him. But anyway, rest in peace to Ed Asner. He'll be sorely missed in the entertainment world. He's done tremendous. And he played Santa in Elf. Okay, he did a lot. He apparently did a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. You know, and there you go. I'm just talking about the Mary Tyler Moore show, but he's done a tremendous amount of stuff. So let's look on his Wikipedia page. Okay, he was in Cobra. He was in Cobra Kai. Yeah, wow, he was 91 years old. Dang. Well, yeah, I know he was 91 years old this season in the title, but just being 91 years old, man, God bless him. He had so many different roles. He was the voice of everybody. Like when people like this have really prolific careers, it's hard to really cover them in a precise way. You know what I mean, guys? But anyway, rest in peace to him. Um, he changed the landscape. That show changed the landscape. Mary Tyler Moore show. Anyway, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell button. See my next video is coming out. I love you, Lisa. Thank you. I love you for subscribing. I love you for commenting. I love you for keeping me updated. Peace.